everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys, and today I'm doing your zodiac readings for the month of March. A quick announcement: I am using these. This is a new deck. I think it's just coming out now, and I'm using these cards because they're inspired by Caribbean and Latin American culture and mysticism. So it's the first of its kind. And the other news is that I will be chatting with the author Leticia Ferrer-Rivera in the next couple of weeks, and we'll probably draw some cards and you can hear about her process and how she came to this. Okay, so I'm using these as a way of debuting these beautiful cards. There's a lot of interesting going on for you. You get the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is about intuition and the mysteries of life. When I look at everything, and these cards as well, I get the feeling that you might be doubting your intuition, but your intuition is what you feel is right. You need to trust it. I think it's related to something to do with your career and future, not necessarily career, but your direction. And then you get Transfiguration, Jurgen Sacher, and it looks very much like the Tower. So, Sag, I'm seeing indecision. That's a 2, that's a 2, that's a 2. I'm not sure where this is stemming from, but it feels like head stuff, right? So you get the 5 of Swords in the reverse. I just want to remind you, this beautiful card, you got this card as your major arcana. So it talks about your deep intuition, just that you need to trust it a bit more. And it's related to something to do with mind games. That's all I can say. It's mind games. I'm not sure where you fall into the mind games. It is in the reverse. So perhaps there's an ending of mind games in some relationship. Relationship can be work, family, studies, you relating to that thing. So there's some place where there have been mind games, or like a winner-take-all kind of mentality, And I think you are learning, or something's happening that's putting an end to that. And it's related to you getting in touch with your intuition. So for the month of March, I see what could work against you is this indecision, right? Should I go for reggaeton or salsa? But it could also be needing to balance different forces. We'll see when we get the clarifiers what the bigger picture is. But for now, that's what I'm seeing. Working for you is the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, they are those 2 cards that just indicate some kind of mind game stuff. And you have it in the upright. And it's suggesting that maybe you need to be, you know what I'm getting? You need to be smart about something. You need to be smart about something. It's almost like your reading is about intuition and smarts. So you get the 2 of Wands in representing you. You get the 2 of Wands. And it's this has been coming up a lot, holding on to the shore but wanting to leave, right? In your case, it's in reverse. So I think that you are ready to step out on a new journey. Or it might not be a new journey. It's maybe stepping out in something that you've been wanting to do, but maybe holding yourself back. Yeah, you're ready for this next phase or whatever it is. But you might be worried about finances. The Princess of Pentacles here. That's a Page of Coins. Let's see. Let me leave these like this and we'll come back to the advice. You get the devil beneath the deck. This is the card of Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with an, I wanted to say Aquarius, but Pisces, Cancer. Those are the cards that are here. Okay. But this can also speak about power games. Well, there's definitely an element of power games here going on. You're struggling with something related to power, or even addiction, some kind of addiction. It could be somebody around you. Doesn't have to be you, Sag. But there feels to me like some kind of battle, even in your mind, should I, shouldn't I kind of thing, you know, with the Two of Coins there, the Two of Wands. But you get here at the center, the Five of Swords. I feel like what's happening, or at least your theme for the month, is ridding yourself of these games. And the King of Swords is very good with words. They speak their mind. So maybe you are speaking up about something, you're talking out about something, speaking your mind on something that's important to you. And it's kind of a very edifying, clarifying process. It makes things, it cuts out what needs to be cut out, and takes with it what needs to be taken with. What I'm saying is this what your words do. Your words are doing that. You're using your words wisely, or you are being encouraged to use your words wisely. Speak your mind, but speak from this place of intuition, of trusting your intuition, you know. See, I'm seeing multiple things. There's this negative energy. Well, definitely there seems to be some kind of negative energy around. It's not about, well, life is like that, right? I'm not talking about forces or things that are working against you. I'm not talking about that. It could be a relationship with a partner. It could be a relationship at work. It could be a family thing. It could be something that you're worried about. It could be your own mind games. It could be an addiction, with the devil showing up there. There's something to do with power struggles of a sort. These power struggles could even be in your mind. Like the should I, shouldn't I. Because here with what could work against you, remember you have agency. There's this two-mindedness, and I think again it's to do with money. You know, you might be in two minds about a big purchase or a big commitment. You might even be having words with the partner around a big commitment or purchase or something like that. And I think with the Four of Coins there, it's maybe a caution not to try not to hold on too tightly, you know. Working for you. So you've got earth energy there that could be working, could work against you. Even with the devil there, it's like this, maybe being too grounded in the earthly, like seeing things only from the material, you know, Sag. So you are being guided to do a head check, but also an intuition check with the High Priestess here. Here, it's all head. Working for you is this idea of speaking your mind, of using your swords wisely, of being wise in your actions. And that's the thing. You know what I would say, Sag? Think about what you're trying to transition to with the Two of Wands there as well. You're wanting to move from one place to another. You are wanting to move from this place where there's been strife to something more calm. And you know, it's so funny, your card, which is a card of peace and harmony, is right here in the, you know, outside of the focus. This card is moving towards it. So think about what makes Saggy feel peaceful. What is that feeling of peace? What makes you feel harmonious? Because your card is also about finding that balance, right? feels like you've been slightly out of balance on something, not on everything, it's just a part of. It's like you need to say which swords you will take with you. I'm going to get another for that, because you get the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. It's almost like having to let go of something it is very much that, having to let go of something. You're letting go. With the King of Swords, you are cutting out some kind of negative behavior with yours or another's, or cutting to the heart of a matter in something that has not been 100% clear, or where there has been a debate. It's using your intuition to help you so that you speak with clarity and almost finality on something. You state your position on something, and you do it with confidence because you have listened to your intuition. And the result of it is, or the even advice in a way, is deciding what stays and what goes. And I feel like there's a lot to go with, It's almost like letting go of a negative pattern in something, but taking the beauty to this place of peace. So try not to see things in too much of a black and white way, I would say, Sag. I'm also thinking if this is someone that you care about, if it's a lovership or something like that. And try to see the other perspective, but still be uphold your own feelings and perspectives. Honor them. What I'm trying to say. I'm hoping this dragon breathes fire for us. Two of Wands, communication around this dream, your vision. So it could even be at work. I think you might be afraid of speaking up for what you want, but I feel like your intuition is guiding you to see with more clarity. And I think it comes down to this exercise here, saying, what is peaceful for you? What is taking the situation, and what is that ultimate goal for you? And so if that is trying to find a way of speaking up for that, listening to your intuition, maybe do a lot of, so you're doing this at a mind level, but inside you are turning within and maybe listening to your intuition about how you say what you have to say, because I think right now you might be lacking confidence in what you say and how you say it. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sag. That's representing you. You get the Princess of Coins, and so you get 2 people showing up here. It could represent people. Knight of Wands, fire and earth. Knight of Wands and Page of Coins. But the Page of Coins is in reverse, suggesting someone not listening to their intuition and maybe wanting to rush on something. Yeah, that's what's around you. Let's see here. Wow. So the 8 of Coins talks about, let me leave them here. The 8 of Coins talks about working hard on something. Your advice is to, even while all this is going on, it's almost like your sanctuary is working at something that is important to you, whatever that is. This person is building drums. They're doing it with love, they're creating this thing that is from love. And you get this extra card from the deck, which is wisdom. It's talking about wisdom. It feels to me like you really are being guided to look within, because within you there is this wild, wise old soul, Sag. There is this wise old soul that knows the truth. Now, it could also be for those of you who do talk to ancestors or someone who's passed on. I think about my friend Michelle now, and I know she had a connection with her brother. So this doesn't have to be a woman, represent a woman, but it's someone with wisdom that's around you or in your energy. Lean on that, Sag. Trust that there's this inner guidance. There is this guidance, somewhere in your orbit. And look at this. You get your card again. Temperance. Beautiful. Which is saying that this is such a significant moment of you moving towards your balance and harmony in this area of your life. There's a whole huge transformation going on, transfiguring. When I think about transfiguration, it's like you are rearranging the things, the chess pieces. But I don't think this is a game for you. I think this is something deeply important to you, whatever the situation is. But you are speaking up. You're being guided to speak up, and you're being guided to trust that inner voice. That inner voice, whether it's within, whether you see it as within you, whether you see it as God within, the Bible, whatever your beliefs are, or someone outside of you that has passed on, or even someone that is close to you spiritually. Know that there's that wisdom to be had, and that inner wisdom is what guides. And here, this is the card of the moon, which is saying be willing to delve into those mysteries. Be willing to go within. So I feel, Sag, for you, meditation is so important this week. I love to say that don't take meditation too seriously. It's like counterproductive. Just carve out 10 minutes every day or even twice a day to be still. To be still and try and still your chattering mind, even if you do deep breathing, to still your mind. And let that be the thing that helps. Maybe before you go to sleep, do that as well and see what comes up in your dreams. The moon is about dreams as well. And if you need to seek advice, do so. But also if you need someone to talk to, reach out to someone and talk to them about these things. There's something quite significant going on. It's like you are having a chance to recalibrate something, to reset I'm thinking stones, but it's not, but it's to bring about balance, but it's like through re-establishing stuff, resetting, being clear about what stays, what goes, and talking out about something that is important to you, but that even that talking out comes from a place of inner peace, and having done the inner reflection. So don't speak before you are feeling peaceful. Something to do with your future, your way forward. It's quite significant, I feel. And then that Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, leaving behind. But it's not just walking away, it's walking to something that's more harmonious for you. And there again, you're moving towards the card of Sag, moving closer to yourself and what's right for you. Okay, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this has helped you, and I'd love your feedback. I'll chat with you soon. Welcome back, Gemini. It's your card. You have root. So I'm thinking this is about your root chakra. I think your last reading as well, it was about concern about your sense of stability. But this reading is very, very positive. I'm seeing huge transformation happening for you. You get sage and it says blessing. What more could you ask for? Look at that. Look at that. And maybe you are being invited to do, if you don't do, just do some loving rituals. Burn sage, even just burn sage. your amazing card that you get. So there are, this from this deck, there's one extra card. So this is not even a card that is in the tarot. It says the universe. It's like the world after, the card after the world. You know, the message I got was, the world is your oyster, Gemini. So, gosh, there's some beautiful things going on for you is what I'm feeling here from this reading. You might be about to move or to do something something unexpected maybe even, or maybe it's not unexpected. Well, with this root here, it does look a bit like the tower, so it might be unexpected, but it's so beautiful and it's so welcome by you. You get the Six of Cups as your main energy. But I feel like this is a transformative month for you anyway. Something big is happening in your life. And it might be to do with the past, a past love. Maybe even, you know, it could even be love. It could be a lover from the past, or even a past life, like a soulmate coming in. But something from the past is having an influence. And now it could be something that you applied for, or something that you might even given up hope on. You know, you put out, even someone from the past that you might have had an interest in, that you put out an invitation to and it wasn't accepted. But now something's coming around. What could work against you is the Ace of Swords. Watch your words, Gemini. That's all I would say. Watch your words. Don't cut people off unnecessarily, you know. Eight of Wands, there's communication again. I think you are being encouraged to have positive communication. Eight of Wands can also speak about wishes. It can also speak about something that you put out there coming down, you know, being made into reality. I'd love to hear that. It sounds really positive. It feels very positive. Even the card representing you, you get the Eight of Swords, and I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on releasing. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse is saying, yes, lots of releasing in the mind, you know, small thinking, restrictions, some kind of mind restrictions. And then around you get the Strength card. This could be a Leo around you. That's the card of Leo, and it represents what's around you. But it could also be you taming your beasts, whatever your fears are. Let's see. Okay, so you get with the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, it looks like someone coming in, someone from the past coming in. It really does feel like love. If not, it's something that's really close to your heart, important to you, but emotionally. No rushing. I feel like don't be hasty with your words, Gemini. That's very clear from these two cards. There's something to do. There's your Four of Pentacles again, with speaking up about something that's related to your sense of well-being, your roots. So your Four of Coins comes up again, and I'm sure it came up in a previous reading somewhere. But this is in your positive. It's almost saying, oh, well, I feel maybe even the universe card is related to that. Something comes in from the past to help bring stability. But also there's that element of wish fulfillment. And there's also this element of speaking up, communication. Be clear with your communications. Be confident with your communications, and speaking up for your worth and your right and your stability, your sense of abundance. With the Eight of Swords, look, this is just confirming what I said, that I think you've been doing a lot of introspection on, or maybe ritual even, but you've been doing a lot of this, going within around what you need to let go of psychologically, I think, because you have those swords there, something in your mind that you've been trusting your intuition. You've been tapping into your intuition. And look at this around you. You get two powerful. There's Look, I feel there might be a fire sign around you, but this fire sign is very transformative. Or it could be your energy that you're taking on, this energy of the Strength card and the Magician. Well, this is not really a fire sign card. It's like all-encompassing, you know. It represents all the signs, the elements. Wow. Gemini, I feel like March is a very powerful month for you to enact things, to put things into place, to put things. It's like you're laying down foundations of something. And you have so much power behind you, self-belief, waving your magic wand. Think about that. Think about what is waving your magic wand, and kind of like no holds barred. Remember that the world is your oyster. Like, do that kind of with that mentality of the world is your oyster. And then with the Five of Cups. Ooh, okay, so you've got here your advice, Five of Cups, leaving behind old relationships. Well, I shouldn't say old, because this looks like a relationship from the past. But leaving the ones that aren't serving you. Well, this is a very positive Five of Cups. The person is smiling, looking at 3, and there's still 2. It feels to me very like overflowing. So believe in that overflow, Gemini. Look at this. This is also overflowing. I feel like there's a very positive relationship coming in here. Very positive relationship that leads to, look at that. That's just stability. No, look at that. It's like square, and it just speaks about stability, just in its, in its own language. So you've got nothing to worry about, Gemini. Very powerful reading, hey? Really. And then you get the Queen of Coins. It's like, and the Queen of Swords. You might be dealing with people, right? Because you get all those, court cards there, and you've got 2 more. But this is advice. I feel like your work in the month ahead is around, well, you're having this magical thinking, but you also have being very practical in your actions, because you have the Queen of Coins there, and you have the Queen of Swords. Now, you would be the Queen of Swords ordinarily. That represents air, but you might have a lot of earth in you, and but that doesn't matter. It could be partner. There's a partner around you. Might be a fire sign, might be an earth sign coming in. You know, I see an earth and water, earth and air, but anyway, this is advice. So it could play out that way. But I feel as advice, it's saying to you, be practical this is a time for these wishes coming true, and then you putting something in place. So even on a mundane level, putting money away. So maybe you get a windfall. You get an offer that is like so amazing, you never couldn't dream about it. But it just allows for laying down a foundation. This to me is saying, put away, put away. This is saying, be smart. Be smart. Like the Queen is cutting out. She's making decisions. She's saying yes, no, kind of thing. And that's what you are doing. You are using discernment so those are the 2 qualities for you in the month of March. And then you've got all this other stuff playing out. And I don't even feel I need to say more, but I want to remind you of this blessing as well. Blessing. Like, you are blessed. It's a bless, and let me just say, we are all blessed, right? But it's a blessed, especially blessed month for you. It's almost like take the bull by the horns, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I'll leave it there. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I hope this all plays out in the most magical way for you.